Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 3, yeah, y'all, let's get it, y'all. Part 3, yeah, y'all, let's get it. Like, subscribe, let's get it. Let's go. Man, it's my word, man. They ain't that junk banking, bro. They ain't that junk banking, bro, man. And like, nobody cared. You know why? Because these dudes came in the pod and got our pod shipped up like that, man. So nobody's really thinking that Roger did something crazy or whatever the case. Yeah, he definitely did something crazy with this dude that's getting beat up right now. So they bank him, you know what I mean? They bank dude, boom, 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 boom. They bank him in the cell. So when they come out the joint, they're like, yeah, get out this pod too. Get out this pod too. So dude, you know, he took his whooping. He fought back, but he took his whooping. It was 3-on-1. He took his whooping. He got up. He was like, yeah, y'all had to bank me. Y'all banked me for the white boy. Yeah, y'all let the white boy, yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. He was like, look, you gotta get out this pod, shorty, right now. You gotta get out this pod. So he was just looking like he ain't really had no options. Because if he stay in, he gonna catch another beating. You know what I mean? Now he can go probably find a weapon and go out in a blaze of glory. Probably something I would have done. But I guess he felt like he didn't have no wins, y'all, man. So after he got his whooping, you know what I mean? He went in the cell, packed his stuff up, and he went downstairs and told the CEO he was trying to go to the hole. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, hey, police about to come in here. The police come in the jump. See, dude, he walked to the office. He say something to them. I was shocked to see this. But I just felt like he knew if he stayed in that pod, he was going to get seriously hurt. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I was thinking. Like, he stayed in his pod, he going to get seriously hurt. Police came in that jump, grabbed him, took him out. You know what I mean? So both of these maniacs are gone, man. Just like that, man. So, like, when he left, the word that came back to me through this old head, you know what I mean? The old head be working with the dude Roger, man. Every month, the dude Roger will order the dude a can of tobacco just on the strength. The old head, like he used to rock with the old head. The old head had a little job, but he'll make it easier for him to spend his check on all food and hygiene instead of the tobacco products. So he will buy him a can of tobacco every month. So the black dude used to rock with him. The old head used to rock with him. So when I seen the old head one day, man, he was kicking it. He was like, man, old Roger, man. Old Roger, old slick one Weezer, man. I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, what I'm talking about? He was like, man, 2 birds with 1 stone. I said, 2 birds with 1 stone? He was like, yeah. He was like, look. He was trying not to move his mouth when he was talking. He was like, hey, look. Hey, you know you got old boy beat up, right? You know you paid the Richmond boys. I said, he paid? He was like, man, that's what I heard, man. He said, you know, my seller from Richmond. You know, he wasn't in that madness, but he said he paid them boys $150 a piece. I was like, for real, man? He was like, yeah. Yeah, just to get rid of that other dude, man. So he was like, I don't know what happened to the dude, L. But he was like, the other dude that beat his roommate up, yeah, he had to go. He had to go. He had to go, man. So, like, that junk was crazy. I was like, yo, this junk wild, man. Like, now, so that could be something that can backfire on him. You know what I mean? But for the most part, he got rid of the 2 goons that was in the block, man. Roger had the economy right. He was looking out for everybody, man. And, like, for real, man, like I didn't understand, like, why these dudes would even try to come over here like that. I knew why. But it was just like crazy though. Like y'all already know it's gonna be somebody that's not gonna like what y'all doing, man. So everything went back to normal. Everything went back to normal for the most part, man. And I ran into my homeboy again on the yard, the one that had the hardest chicken that time. So he see me, he was like, hey, bro, what y'all got going on out there? He was like, what's up with the white dude? He's straight. I'm like, yeah, he's straight for the most part. He was like, what do you mean for the most part? I was like, I mean, he just got a lot going on. He was like, why you say that? Because he was like, I'm about to serve him. But I was trying to holler at you to see what was going on in y'all block. I'm like, man, listen, all I know is, you know how the white dude, he buying everybody's stuff. I said, but you had 2 dudes, L and them moved in the joint, and they tried to extort him. It went crazy. He was like, shh. Dudes always messed the play up, man. He was like, but nah, look, get on this for me though. You know what I mean? I was like, what's this? He was like, it's another gram. I was like, all right, just this. He was like, yeah. He was like, look though, bro. He said, man, I'm gonna get some lala later, man. I appreciate that last time. He said, I'm gonna throw you something for this right here. I was like, all right, bet, let's holler at me. So he dipped off. So I waited till we had to go back in, and we went back in. You know what I mean? I seen him come downstairs and get some ice. When I said, Roger. He was like, what's up? I was like, we holler at you over here. So he came holler at me. I was like, what's up, man? He was like, he pinned my hand. There was something in my hand. I was like, what's up, man? I dapped him up. I was like, yo, that's from bro upstairs, man. He was like, okay, man. He was like, man, I hope it's the butter again, man. I hope it's like popcorn again, man. I was like, I don't know. I don't do the stuff. You keep asking me about opinions. I don't do the stuff, so I would never know. So he was like, yeah, man. He was like, no, look, I never got a chance to ask you, man. He was like, we got a couple dudes in here, man, saying that, it's my fault or whatever the case, man. He was like, but I had no other choice though, Weezy, man. I was like, you had no other choice on what? He was like, he called the Richmond dude name. He said, I had to pay them, man. He said, I had to pay them, man. Like, it's like no other option, man. Like, I don't like having to pay people to get rid of people. He was like, but, like, I can't take it no more when people try to do it. He said, now, L, I didn't have nothing to do with that. I had nothing to do with that. But his friend that put his hands on my roommate, like, that, I was done with that. He was thinking because L left, that he was thinking he was about to step up and he was going to be the one in charge, dude. But nah, like, not like that. I'm not like that. Like, no, not like that, Weezy, man. So, I just want to like let you know personally, because I know I do business with your friend. I just, I'm not a rat. I'm not a rat, man. I was like, bro, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man. You know what I mean? He was like, hey, man, you mess with the la. I was like, yeah. He was like, man, I'm gonna have some later, man. I'm gonna give you some, man, for all this looking out you've been doing. I was like, all right, that's cool. He was like, bet, man, bet. He dapped it up. And he went about his way, y'all. So boom. I looked up, seeing Roger later on. Roger was like, hey, Weezy, hey. Here you go, man. I was like, what's this? He was like, ain't nothing but a spoon, man. But just something for. I was like, man, I appreciate it, man. He was like, hey, look, man, I got a proposition for you, man. I was like, a proposition? He was like, yeah, like, there ain't a lot of people in here, man, that I really don't even want to deal with no more, man. He was like, now I'm thinking about moving now, man. Like, I might go to another compound. I might go down to 2 building where my friend is at. I don't know, man. I just feel unappreciated down here, man. Like, I've been in this pod a year and a half. Been looking out, man. I done spent over freaking $40,000 down here since I've been down here, man. I was like, 40,000? He was like, long story. But yeah, man, probably somewhere in that area. But, I don't really feel this out here no more, man. I don't really feel it over here no more, man. So, I might move. But the proposition I have, man, is that, if I get to work, would you sell it? So when he said that, right, like, it sounded like it was an easy mission. It sounded like, for the average dude in there that don't have motion, like, it'll be their lucky day. But like, all motion ain't good motion. That's what I be trying to teach y'all in these stories. Like, everything that just look like it's supposed to be like gold and it's supposed to be official, it's not always official, man. You gotta let things get past you sometimes. You can't always be the one that's gonna jump on any opportunity, because all opportunities ain't good, man. Y'all better put that in y'all mental cabinet, man. Like, all opportunities are not good opportunities, man. I'm telling y'all, man. So I thought about it right then and there when he told me that. And I was just like, like my mind was racing. And I'm looking at him and I'm just like, the whole thing of me just, like, I'm just looking at him and everything just flashed before my eyes of everything that was going on and the drama and this and that. And I'm like, I was like, man, to be honest with you though, Roger, man, I was like, man, I might not be in this pod too much longer either. He's like, for real? I was like, yeah, man. He was like, where you gonna move to? I was like, I'm trying to go back upstairs, man, to be honest with you, man. I was like, bro, I don't really want to stay down here, man. Like, so I'm gonna turn you down on that, bro. Like, I got a lot of other stuff going on. I'm trying to make moves and all of that. He was like, man, I respect that, man. Like, he said, man, I respect that, dude. Like, a lot of people would jump on that freaking deal, man. He was like, keep rocking to the beat of your own drums, man. Keep rocking to the beat of your own drums, man. He was like, but, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, man. So we standing like by the water fountain talking. Like, when the hot water joint is on the water fountain. So we standing like right there talking. I got my back against the wall. He by the water fountain. So we like right there. So as we talking, you hear, they're like, yo, police coming in here. We look. It's the police, then it's the car. You see the car coming in. I'm looking, I'm like, I see the dude come in, I'm like, it was an older black dude, kind of like, but older than us. He was like in his 30s, but he come out the joint, you know what I mean? Like, kind of diesel dude, about my height, my size, you know what I mean? He come out the joint, push his cart, and he was like, yo, you going in that cell? So he moving inside LO cell, so he get his stuff out. He moved to LO cell, you know what I mean? He go to LO cell. So when he come out the joint, looked up, he come down, you seen him go straight down to the Richmond boys, man. He go straight down to the Richmond boys, start talking to the Richmond boys. You know what I mean? So when you see that, what I be telling y'all, you can tell where somebody is from immediately when they come into your pod, who they gonna gravitate to first, man. He gravitated to the Richmond dudes. So you see him talking, you like, you know what I mean? They having a conversation. So he talking to the main dude that be rocking with Roger, you know what I mean? So he started talking to him, and he's talking to everybody. So he went back upstairs, you know what I mean? And he went back, you know what I mean? So after that, like, he started having a conversation. Then after that, he went back and had more conversation. So I never seen the dude on the compound, the dude from Richmond. I never seen this dude, but he's having a conversation, you know what I mean? with the Richmond boys. So I went from the conversation to next thing you know, they was calling Roger over there. I mean, it went from like, hey, Roger. And then they called Roger. The dude, one of the Richmond boys slept in cell 20, further to the back. So Roger was like, hey, what's up? Come here right quick. Got up and walked over there, you know what I mean? Walked over there. And you see Roger like, I couldn't hear what he was saying. You hear Roger like, you see Roger like, you know what I mean? Then he's just like, man, that's BS, man. I never told on nobody in my life, man. He's lying, man. I never told nobody in my life, man. He's lying, man. He's lying, man. So the older dude like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't hear what he's saying because he talking nice and calm. He talking nice and calm. So my homeboy, he's standing over there kind of like where the area they at, like by cell 20, he on the other side of the wall, but he working out. So he like in the midst of the madness. So we can't hear what they saying from when we was at something. Roger was screaming. So Roger was like, nah, man. So I guess the Richmond dude told him, like, calm down, man, calm down. So the dude kept on talking to Roger. Man. So, you know what I mean? I guess they calmed Roger down a little bit. So they had the conversation. The conversation was over with. So after they had finished talking, we was on standby for child. So my homeboy pull up, was like, yo, hey, look, man. He was like, this joke crazy, man. He was like, Roger look bad as hell. He's like, Roger look super bad. I'm like, what happened? He was like, man, He said, man, I'm over the joke working out, man. He's like, guess what the dude who just moved in say? He was like, man, the dude who just moved in say, man, L said that Roger told on him and Roger owed him $500. And you know what I mean? Like, if he don't get the money, then he gotta get something done to him. Period. You know what I mean? So he was like, the crazy thing about it is the dude from Richmond that messed with L. You know what I mean? So he was like, you know, right now the Richmond boys is the only ones that's kind of like protecting Roger. You know what I mean? And that's what it was. The Richmond dudes kind of moved into the slot of, since they put that work in for them, now they like all full-time protectors. So they went from chasing the D block to now they was the ones selling the la like L and them was doing. You know why? Because they saw it was a slot open for that. They saw it was a slot open. They like, man, we gotta handle business. We gotta take care of business no matter what. They was just basically stepping up. Like, yo, we mess with the D block, but now we want to mess with the D block and the la. So they started stepping their game up, man. You know what I mean? So like, that's just how it going there. They beat the man up for the dude, man. So of course they're gonna be the ones selling all the work now, y'all. So boom. So I guess their whole thing was trying to talk dude out or whatever he was thinking about doing to Roger. So since that conversation that Roger had with the black dude who just moved in, Roger's face just looked different. Roger just started looking like, you know what I mean? Maybe he was thinking about moving like he was telling me about. Maybe he was thinking about doing a lot of things. But at the end of the day, he had looked different because now he thinking he got rid of some people. Now, like when in prison, it's hard to get rid of people because people always know people. You can be like, yo, this dude owe me $20 worth of food, and then the dude will go to the hole. It don't matter what part he go to. It don't matter what part he go to when he get out. When he get out the hole, is always somebody in each part that knows somebody. Like, yo, he owe me this, and there's gonna be one person that be like, yo, hey, you owe my man. Hey, yo, hey, look, that's my man, bro. So look, he told me to holler at you, so you won't. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes don't really be feeling that. Like, you can't pull up on the wrong person. Hey, yo, you owe my man. Because somebody pull up on me like that, I'm like, yeah, well, what's up? Like, that's how my attitude will be. Don't pull up on me, bro. Don't nobody get sent at me either, man. You know what I mean? I don't play that, man. Like, you know, a lot of people don't either. But for the most part, man, like Roger don't really care about this, man. Roger just keep trying to pay his beef away. You know what I mean? And be working a lot of times, man. But like, this dude that just moved in, I don't know if he a lunatic like that, because I don't know. You know what I mean? But the way the Richmond dudes is talking for him, it feels like they really trying to get this joint squashed because they know dude is a lunatic, y'all. So boom. But I don't know if dude trying to hear that, though. I don't know if dude trying to hear that, man. We looked up, you seen dude upstairs by Roger door talking to him. You know what I mean? Yeah, the conversation, a mean comment. His dude face a little mean as hell, dude. Like, just talking to him, you know what I mean? So after he finished talking to him, he dipped. Roger was standing on the top tier, man, like he was about to cry. You hear me? Roger looked like he was about to cry, man, to the point where as I'm walking, the man's eyes look so watery. I look up at him. I said, he made eye contact. He was like, so I ain't want to be like, yo, I'm going to go up there and see if he's straight. Nah, I ain't want to do that. I waited till he came down the steps. When he came down the steps, I'm like, what's up, Roger? You good? He was like, shh. Man, I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm good, man. Thanks for asking. I was like, what's up, though? What's up? What dude talking about? He was like, shh. He said, man, you're not going to believe this, man. I said, what? He said, man, excuse my language for this, man. He was like, man, That motherfucker told me, man, if I don't have that $500, man, by tomorrow, man, he's gonna fucking take it out my ass. I was like, what? He said, yeah. He told me if I don't have that $500 by tomorrow, he's gonna fucking try to grape me, man. I was like, grape you? He was like, yeah, that's what he said, man. That's what he fucking said. I said, man, look, I don't know about all that, man. He was like, man, that's what his man said, man. He said, I never had nobody talk that calm and disrespectful to me, man. He said, that man came by my cell and he didn't even fucking blink, man. And he told me that if I don't have that $500, he said he was gonna take it out my ass, man. I was like, oh, God. I said, what you gonna do? He was like, I don't freaking know. He said, I can't do nothing but holler at him and maybe up the price and what I do for them. But, like, I don't freaking know, man. I don't freaking know, man. The dude has a fucking hard on for me, Weezy. I'm like, yo, man, pause wasn't invented yet, though, man. But, like, that whole conversation was a pause game. I'm like, that junk crazy, man. I was like, yo, that junk wild, man. I was like, man, that junk wild, man. After that, he told me that. Me and him, I got away from him. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I got away from him, man. I couldn't stand over there no more talking to him, man. So I was like, man, look, you need to figure it out. And I just peeled. I know that sounded petty, but I got the hell out of the way, man. That's my word. I looked up again. I see the same old head dude talking to Roger roommate. He talking to Roger roommate, man. Y'all think prison ain't spooky, man? Dudes don't have nothing else to do, man. Assault missions like this, man. Especially if a dude, a maniac like this, man. This is my word, man. When I seen him talking to his roommate, I looked at the dude, and he had just looked kind of like a shake, rattler, and roller, man. My jump was, this was the quickest scaring ever. My jump was like, he's scared, Weezy. I was like, then he was talking to Roger roommate, you know what I mean? And then Roger roommate was like, man, look, come on, man, look. He was like, nah, look, I'm trying to get in that room, Shaw. So look, we either gonna do it the easy way or the hard way, Shaw. Like, I'm trying to get in that room. What you gonna do? What's up? So when Roger hear him talk about moving, Roger walked over there fast as a bitch. Roger got over there fast. Roger was like, hold on, man. Look, I'm trying to get the fucking money, man. Calm the fuck down. Nobody's moving. Nobody's fucking moving, man. Look, you stay put. Nobody's moving. Look, calm down, man. Dude was like, man. Dude smacked Roger's hand. He's like, man, get your fucking hand away from me, man. He's like, look, don't forget what I told you, man. Don't forget what I told you, Shaw. Yeah, don't forget what I told you, Shaw. You know what I mean? He walked away. I was like, oh, God. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. I'm like, this shit crazy, man, because the whole time I'm thinking like, damn, man, like, for real, should me and my niggas come and save the day and clean all this shit up? Like, you know what I mean? I thought about that. Like, you know what I mean? My other homeboy, a fucking lunatic. He'll beat the shit out that fucking booty bandit right now, man, and we'll take the Richmond dude's spot. But the Richmond dude's got a conflict of interest because the booty bandit dude is from Richmond, y'all. So boom. So this is why Roger money is not fixing everything, because of that reason right there. So Roger hop on the job. You know what I mean? He hop on the job. I guess he hollering at his peoples. You know what I mean? He talking to his peoples. He trying to make sure he take care of shit. You know what I mean? Everybody mad for real. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people mad, but like, this is how shit be, man. They take one person to see that they can be a goon. They take one person to see that they can extort somebody. The next thing you know, everybody gonna try to extort somebody. At first, the Richmond dudes weren't doing this, but they just had to step in the place of where Eleanor was doing, man. You know what I mean? So you see Roger get off the phone. He go talk to the Richmond dude that he be kicking it with. He hollering at him. Next thing you know, he's sitting at the table talking to the other dude from Richmond. So he talking to two dudes from Richmond. Roger looked like he's pleading his brains out. He looked like he's copping a major plea to the ninth power. That's what he looked like he's doing, man. You know what I mean? He looked like he's copping a major plea, man. So I'm like, man, I'm saying in my head, like, they're gonna make Roger check in. That's what Roger gonna do, man. Roger gonna end up checking in, man. Roger gonna end up checking in, man. So I guess, I don't know what Roger was telling the dudes about the money, but he got until later on to have the fucking money. So I don't know what he was talking to them about, but all you seen was the Richmond dudes like, man, like, I don't know what they were saying, but they were shaking their head, basically probably telling them like, ain't nothing we can do. There's nothing that we can really do. What you want us to, ain't nothing we can fucking do. This time, your money's not gonna be able to fix this, which was some bullshit. Cause I felt like the Richmond dudes, since they stepped into the spot of fucking holding him down, man, it don't matter where you from, man. Like, you know what I mean? Stop that nigga from fucking with Roger, you know what I mean? But they couldn't. That's what I felt like. I think they really felt like they couldn't stop this shit right here. You know what I mean? This was something that they couldn't stop. If they could, they would've. You see, I done seen them bank somebody for the nigga, but they ain't do nothing to this dude, this old head dude. They ain't fucking with him, man. So the old head dude, man, that's my word. He keep putting the pressure on Roger roommate. You know what I mean? He putting the pressure on Roger roommate to move, because he trying to move in the room with Roger. He trying to move in the room with Roger. Man, Roger looks scared shitless. He looks scared shitless, man. You know why? Because this is the first time that his money can't pay for shit, man. His money can't fucking save his ass. Now, I promise you, man, I seen that nigga, we was going to child. That nigga went and gave his tray away, and that nigga went back to the pod. So as he was going back to the pod, I'm one of the last people that's coming out, me and my homeboy. So he about to go back in through the door. Silent port is that he opened the door up. He was like, he seen me. I was like, what's up, man? I said, man, you got that money right, man? He was like, it's the crazy thing about it, man. My mom said, he was like, it's the crazy thing about it. My girl said she got me. She don't got me until next week, though. I was like, oh. So what you gonna do, man? I said, you gonna check? I said, you might as well check in, Roger, man. Roger was like, I can't check in, man. I'm not checking in, man. I'm not gonna let that dude fucking scare me, man. He's definitely not taking my cheeks. I'm like, bro, so what you gonna do, bro? Your money can't fix this. So what the hell you gonna do? My homeboy was like, yo, your best bet, man, just let's go to the hole, Roger, man. Niggas fucked it up over here for you, man. You know what I mean? Ain't no need for you to stay in this bitch, man. You had everybody living good in this motherfucker, and niggas fuck it up, man. Just like everybody always do. Niggas always fuck situations up. They fuck it up, Roger. So fuck these niggas in here, man. You know what I mean? Roger was like, man, you know what? You're fucking right, man. You're fucking right, man. But I tell you this fucking shit, man. I'm not fucking running from that motherfucker, man. Yeah, fuck that shit, man. Like, you know, I mean, either way next week, or fuck him. Or fuck him, man. I was like, shit, my last words as we was leaving out, I was like, well, fuck him. Me and my homeboy went to the child hall, y'all. So boom. That's my word. Goddamn, by the time we go to the child hall and come back from the child hall, I didn't see the booty bandit, nigga. You know what I mean? By the time we come back, we walk into the child, after we leave the child hall, we come back to the building, we come back in the pod. We come back in the pod, man. You look up, man, you just see Roger, man. Roger had one of them clean cut faces, man. Like, you know what I mean? Looked like he needed a tan all the time type of face, man. When I walked in, man, I seen Roger's face was so red right here. Like, you can see it. Like, you can see it almost a mile away. You know what I mean? Look at Roger. Man, Roger's whole face was red. I was like, I looked at the booty bandit dude. He was on the phone like this. He was like, he was just looking around. I'm looking at Roger. Roger standing by the pole over by cell 16, like, face red as a motherfucker. Face red as a bitch. So I'm like, damn, Roger talk all that shit. Like, he gonna stand up the dude and this and that. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, man, this shit dumb as a bitch. My homeboy was like, man, I'm about to go holler at the Richmond niggas, man. Tell them get that fucking booty bandit nigga away from Roger. I was like, bro, nah, stay out of that shit, bro. I said, cause you don't know what's going on with him and L and why, you know what I mean? I said, bro, stay out of that shit, man. Stay out of that shit, man. So as we coming back in, so as everybody coming back in, you look up, the Richmond dude was coming back in. So they pinned Roger. They was like, the fuck happened to you? Roger was like, that's when we knew that the dude put his hands on Roger. Roger was like, the motherfucker smacked me, man. We was at the phone, that motherfucker smacked me, man. I put him on the phone with my peoples to fucking hear that I can't get the fucking money until next week, and that motherfucker smacked me, man. He got loud as a bitch. Everybody was like, the dude from Richmond was like, man, shh. They pushed over there, the dude was on the phone. Dude was like, hold on. Yeah, yeah. That's all you see. He was like, yeah. Yeah, they was like, man, shh, the fuck you got going on, man? Like, man, your ass wild. You wild, Sean. Down. Dude get off the jack. He go in the back with the Richmond dude. He's like, hey, man, what the fuck? Y'all taking up for that motherfucking cracker? Man, y'all, excuse my language, but this is what he was saying. Y'all taking up for this motherfucking cracker? That nigga don't give a fuck about none of y'all, Sean. That motherfucker using everybody in this motherfucker. He think his money, fuck that money. Fuck that money. I want some butt. I don't want that nigga to pay. God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna violate his motherfucking ass just like he did my fucking homeboy. Yeah. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, hearing that shit, man, that nigga say, that nigga don't want no money. That nigga say he want the butt, yo. I was like, oh my God, yo. I was like, yo, this is wild shit right here. This is wild shit. I couldn't believe that nigga was saying this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So Roger was like, Roger just was like, see, he was walking around like this. He's like, everybody coming up like, man, nah, everybody want to come to Roger rescue. What's up, Roger? You all right? Roger like, man, fuck off. He mad at everybody. Man, he told the black dude, fuck off, man. Kept walking. Yeah. You looking crazy in the face of this word. Like, I'm like, man, shh. This shit wild as a bitch, man. Like, you know, to be in a situation where you the richest dude on the compound, man. One of the richest, definitely the richest dude in the building. Like, to be in a predicament like this, man, like, y'all go to see, man, in prison, man, money ain't gonna fix everything. It'll patch stuff up. You know what I mean? You know, when your inner tube got a hole in it, before you buy an inner tube, what you gonna do? You gonna patch it up, right? That's what money do in penitentiary when it comes to situations, man. But this situation right here, man, this shit needed a whole new inner tube, y'all. So boom. Money wasn't gonna save his ass on this one, man. Like that's why I really think was the major smack in the face to himself. That he couldn't use his bread. And like you would think that people would come together, like y'all would be thinking, and everybody's supposed to protect Roger. Everybody's supposed to come together, man, like Voltron to protect him, man. But like money ain't everything, man. Money can't buy your integrity, man. Money can't buy your respect. Like you can't get in everything just because dude got money, man. Anybody that's money hungry like that, man, like they never last as well. Like I'm not a money hungry type of nigga. I like money, but I don't like to fucking chase situations that I feel like it's easy money schemes and it's gonna be bullshit. Like I don't do that. Like that nigga Roger, like his money helped him out a long way, but it ran out. It ran out when L and his homeboy moved over there. That's when it ran out. So at the end of the day, fuck no, I'm not getting in this shit. I'm not protecting him. I don't have nothing to do with this shit, man. That nigga Roger was walking around looking fucking angry as fuck. He was looking angry as fuck, man, but like his time is up. His time is up. He got to take his talents to South Beach, man. And I think that's what he really got in his mind. He just had to pep up the adrenaline in his body to make his body move the way he wanted, man. But like, you got to be smart when you're somebody like him, man, when you really don't have no wins. He probably wasn't thinking that he didn't have no wins, but still, you got to be strategic when you're fighting a maniac. You know what I mean? So of course he's not going to go in the room with him, y'all. I already knew it. I was telling myself, if Roger crashed, he going to crash out in the pod. I already knew it. So after dude smacked him, all that was going on, Roger just walking around looking angry. He walking around looking angry, looking mad as hell, looking super angry. Man, I guess he just like built up energy. Man, the dude was standing back there where all the Richmond boys was talking at first. The booty bandit dude was back there. He didn't argue with the Richmond boys. The Richmond boys, they ain't gonna beat his ass. They ain't gonna stop the nigga doing for what he gonna do. You know what I mean? The man wanna freaking grape the nigga goddamn Roger. You know what I mean? Like that's what he wanna do. The nigga L, that nigga a petty motherfucker. I ain't see him. L a petty motherfucker, man, for sending that booty bandit dude at Roger like that, man. But shit was crazy though, man. Like I guess Roger just like planned it out perfect in his head. Like I say, he got his adrenaline up. He got his mind thinking that maybe he had a chance. And the dude left from talking to them. And the dude walked up to the booth. You know what I mean? The dude walked up to the booth because like 15 minutes ago, she had did a sale break. So I guess the dude had to use the bathroom. So he walked to the booth. He walked to the booth to tell the CEO, hey. So he walked to the booth, I guess, to tell the CEO that he has to use the bathroom. So while he's standing, like, the bars is like some 3 little bars. Like, you looking up to, like, right here. The lady, like, right there. So he like this. He talking. He like, man, I looked up. You just seeing Roger coming from behind him like this. Roger was like, doom, 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 doom. Roger did a real white dude move, man. When I say this was a real white dude move, there's no racism, there's no offense. But I just don't think a black man would do this move. I promise y'all, man, Roger walked up to the dude, Roger said, he tapped him on his left shoulder. he tapped him on his left shoulder. He said, when he turned around, Roger was like, man, Roger cracked his ass. This is my word. That shit, you could hear that shit. That shit say, man, Roger cracked that motherfucker, man. I promise you, man. I promise you, the maniac booty bandit said, man, that nigga just started going at Roger ass. Roger was like, Roger trying to fight, man. That nigga was like, man, that nigga was just throwing. He just said, stop throwing blows. He was like, then the one of them finally caught Roger. Roger said, Roger hit the ground, this word. He like this. Man, this word, he beat Roger ass, boom, boom. Man, the lady come out of nowhere, stop, stop. He's boom, they right there. Man, when I tell y'all they in perfect gun range, man, he beat Roger ass, man. The lady said, boom. Man, she hit that nigga all on his back. Man, she hit that nigga all, man. That nigga said, oh. That nigga hit the ground, oh. She said, get the fuck up. Everybody, Roger bleeding on the ground. Roger like, everybody like, police coming in every goddamn way. Police coming in, bitch. She was like, that motherfucker right there. Yeah. He was beating that white boy up. He was beating that white boy up. And he was like, oh, you fucking hit me first. Oh, that nigga was on the ground in pain. Man, they get Roger up, man. They get dude up, man. They handcuffed both of their ass. You hear me? They handcuffed both of the niggas. They took Roger in the office. They put dude out in the pod. They locked us down. When they locked us down, they was talking to Roger in the office. Next thing you know, man, you just seen them come taking the black dude out first. Then after they took the black dude out, they took Roger out. And Roger went to the fucking hole, man. I was like, damn. That shit was crazy. But I was like, man, at least Roger went though, man. At least Roger went though, like damn. If I was commending him for going, like fuck that. Don't let that nigga take your cheeks, man. He did the right motherfucking thing, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Roger did the right goddamn thing. Roger stole on his ass. It just didn't do nothing, but he stole on the dude's ass, man. I promise you, man. So Roger went to the fucking hole, man. Like, I never seen Roger again no more on the compound. I ain't gonna lie, I never seen him at Lawrenceville. I ain't seen Roger no goddamn well. I don't know where the fuck they sent Roger at, man. But the black booty bandit dude that got out the hole, L that got out, everybody I ended up getting out the hole. You know what I mean? But the cash cow was gone. You know what I mean? Like I told y'all, he probably took his talents to another compound. Man, when he'll be able to spend money and look out for people and buy everybody and do stuff like that, Sus is just a different monster, man. Like, it's a different animal, man. And dudes ain't gonna never be satisfied for what you do for them, man. So, no, money can't fix everything, man, even in penitentiary, y'all. But that was a crazy situation. That's the damn story, though, y'all. Man, I appreciate y'all for watching another one, man. Y'all know the count. Stay y'all ass out the way. Period, man. But y'all already know what it is, man. This was a Wednesday bonus banger. So what did y'all do with this one? Like, shit, subscribe. Let's go. But be safe out there, people. And stay your ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.